Growing up, I was naturally shy and reserved, and so when I'd finally decided to venture out and make friends, I became very conscious of other people's perceptions and opinions of me. Through constantly living my life for the approval of others and simply for a longing to be recognized, my mental health began to deteriorate, and I was having thoughts that no 13-year-old should have been having at that age. This resulted in me experiencing panic attacks, which I had no idea on how to handle at that time. I struggled with this for years and felt completely done with life, that I had even thought death was much more peaceful than living the battle that was my mind. Then, lockdown happened. It was a very confusing time for me, as I was free of the constant worries of other people's perceptions of me. Whilst there was relief, it also felt very destructive, since I had a lot of time with my own thoughts, which were persistently raging war against me. One day, I stumbled upon a video about Jesus, and it talked about going to him about anything, casting our worries upon him because he cares for me. And I was so confused, since I thought he was just someone I had to revere, not someone I could confide in with everyday life. Despite everything that was going on in my life, I finally felt peace that surpasses all understanding. My relationship with Jesus became inconsistent, 1 week on fire for him, the next week falling into temptation. 3 years ago, my friend Leanne invited me to Newcomb. We knew each other through school, but I didn't have much interest in going to church at the time. It was then last year, August, when I was reminded of her invite and reached out. Upon coming to my first ever service here, I was in tears within 10 minutes because I felt the presence of God. The sermon spoke of exactly what I was going through. It was as though God was speaking to me himself. Attending this church has strengthened and emboldened my faith incredibly and allowed me to see my situation from a different perspective. Knowing Christ has been the most freeing and joyful experience. He allowed himself to be a safe space for me where I could go to him with anything and revealed to me that expressing my emotions is not distressing for him. His love truly depicted that what the world had to offer was shallow compared to his boundless love. And as the shortest verse in the Bible states, Jesus wept. If Jesus himself can cry, so can I. He has completely turned my life around. I know I'm not promised a life of ease, but that in the midst of my unease, he will always be with me.